Garden hose on your bicep that day.
Yeah.
That's irrigation.
Don't mind if I do. Yep. Straight into the drip overnight. Ah, she's live.
Right, guys, we will get this thing. The Crackers obviously going to be a bit of a different training. A lot of people are going to be speaking, which is good, which is what we need.
Yeah.
Because I'm over it. And I'm sure you guys are over my voice. So just quickly hitting those goals, because we all know you can do as much as you want of this. If you ain't getting this, no point in this business. This business is based on meetings, not invites. You do 3 invites, you get 3 meetings. As good as it gets. All right, so last week we had goals. Jacko not here, he did 0 though. Rhodes clocked off 7, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
He did it 20 minutes out there on the phone. Cam, what did you do, mate?
Got one.
1 meeting.
Where is he?
Matty.
Also, it includes if you got anyone on that webinar.
Yeah.
That's a presentation.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, you've got on the webinar. Yep.
1.
Matty, 1. Han,
4.
for you. Sherelle,
Well, mine would be 3.
3.
I got on the webinar.
D,
2 seconds.
Last
I'll write it
week.
down. 13.
13 personal.
11 personal, 2 team.
Oh, I said personal. Right?
Don't get fucking chirpy or I'll snap you.
Morgan,
Is it how many we've done or how many we've got?
done.
3.
Yeah, good. Here you go. Lindsay,
5.
beautiful.
Weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cara,
4.
meetings 4. Hodjo,
We get 3, I think.
3 personal. Beautiful. So,
Improvement plus.
boom. Here we go. Right, nailed it. Where's Matty Lawrence?
1.
Where are you?
On the show.
You missed him.
Where are you?
Sherelle,
Oh, there
take
you
me
go.
on.
What'd you have, Matty?
1.
Boom. Bang, fire all those suckers up. That's almost 100% growth. And you can almost feel it in the team too. You can almost feel the buzz, the excitement, the energy. Not because we all came here and said, I did 100 invites this week. It's meetings. How many exposures did you get? So we're going to do it again this week. Jacko not here. We'll get Rhodes' goal. Cam, what's your goal next week, mate? 4. Maddie Hannah.
I'm going to do 4.
4 next week.
I'm going to do 5.
5. Sherelle.
Let's go 6.
6.
Yeah.
Matty Lawrence.
I'm away for 3 days, so I got 3.
3. Big D, personal.
Personal, aim for 7.
7. Morgan.
4.
4. Lindsay.
6.
Beautiful.
Russia.
Cara.
5.
5. Cameron, did I call your name?
Yeah.
Yep. Cara.
5.
Josh Hodges.
I'm a bit of an egg.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just joking.
7, one of them.
One of that. 7. Beautiful. Boom. So if we hit those goals, she's laughing. And that's what will grow. Again, a meeting's not a coffee. A meeting is, it can be on a 3-way phone call with the upline. That is a meeting. It can be an exposure to an online webinar. If you guys have got 4 people that want to see an online webinar, let me know, let Dion know. We'll run an online one. All right, for the camera guys, whatever we can do.
Anytime.
Hey?
Anytime.
Exactly. So we'll keep those accountable. I'll write that down a little bit more neater for next week. I'll just text you your goals. Text my goals. So with this tonight, keep in mind, I don't want you to, depending what you're training, you're not coming up here to tell me your why. You're not coming up here who's got that? To tell me who's on your list. This is as if you are presenting, as if you are training your team. How do you teach them how to invite? How do you teach them how to follow up? Whatever it might be, it's not what we want this, because at the end of the day, if you can't train your team, it ain't going to grow. So it's about what you would do to train. All sweet? Sweet?
Yep.
Who's got the why?
Yay!
All right. You get this TV on you.
Sorry.
Jump up there and just hit some bar. Just hit space bar.
Where's my bloody leader?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Right, this is Cohen.
Oh,
This is the
hello.
team. How you going?
Hey, mate. Hey.
What's up?
I was just saying, where's my leader?
Oh.
There he is.
I've got
Put a halo around
I've
him.
got bloody kills to do.
He's got me dancing, oh, yeah.
Talk about bloody booking him in the
Oh.
He's got me bloody sunnies on.
Send a picture of you these on today, actually.
Sharp, eh? Me and Braxton and Joe walking.
Oh.
That's why I had to carry him, bro. So
And
he's
there are
got skip.
scratches all over the sun.
That's awesome.
So he kicked him on the ground.
Gave him to Brax.
What's your dog for me?
I love that
Do
you've
you want
got
me
a
to chill on
presentation.
this?
Full on
I love
slideshow.
this.
Yeah, I
Nice
love
work.
Does it look good?
How long did this take? Was it income producing?
I was messaging people as well. Okay, alright, so how's everyone feeling? Tuesday night, pumped,
Awesome,
ready,
Darcy.
ready?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, so I'll try and keep it pretty, keep it simple, stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, so why? And I found across this really cool picture because that's where we are. We're A, and we want to get to the tail B. So that's pretty cool. Okay.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna just pop this one on because you can just listen to it. Don't have to watch it as such.
Might not work. Just leave it there.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay. Hopefully, maybe. If not, it's okay.
It might load. No, it won't load.
Okay. So how do I go back to my?
Oh, there it goes. It's coming.
hang on,
it's
hang on.
coming. Hang on.
That Wi-Fi, yeah.
No, she's frozen. Just go.
Can you copy
Just
this?
close in the corner tab.
Mhm.
Okay. So,
It's okay.
yep, that's it. Just close. And then go back to pages, which is go. Yeah, that one. Across one more. Other way. Yep, keep it.
Cool. Okay, so we won't be watching that. But I basically have two key questions for you guys. So, why are you doing this? And what is your purpose? Why are you doing this? Why? That's every day when you get out of bed, you're like, why should I live? Why should I feed my dog? Why? It comes up in every single freaking thing we do. Why do we do things? Why do I eat McDonald's when I know it's bad for me? Why? So that's my key questions to you. And everything in life is questions. So basically the video was like the key, like why I chose it is because he's like, why are you important enough to wake up? Why are you important enough when someone else hasn't woken up from their sleep? So basically, this is our journey from A to B. An example of myself is A, at the moment, my why, one of my why is one of my family members is very sick and I don't have any time to go and see her because I have uni, I have a job, I have shit to do and I can't physically get there and see her and that breaks my heart. So that's part of my why. I want to be here. I can jump in a car and go and see her. I can jump on a plane to go and see my family in Sydney. So the why is what drives you, what makes you want to do this. It is your pain, it is your frustration. You need to key into that as much as it hurts. Seriously, it hurts me. But you need to let that be your driver. Make that hamster wheel go friggin' so fast that you don't want to stop. That's your why. Why you do things. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point in life? So I've got two pretty cool quotes because I'm a visual person and these really relate to me. So when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. I know when I signed up, I was crying. I was crying because I was so sick of my life. And I have to remember that every day when I'm like, oh, this business sucks. I don't want to do it. Nobody wants to join me on this friendship happiness road to awesome, sitting on my yacht. But I have to remember why I started. I have to remember that pain I was in. So that's, as I said, your why is your driver, your everything, your hamster wheel. And the second one, remember your dreams. They are as hungry as your demons. Which one are you feeding? So when you get up in the morning, are you just negative? Are you not positive about anything? The demons are what will suck everything out of you, and it takes more to feed the dreams as well. So it comes back to your why. why you're doing what you're doing. And the last one is, and this is to do with your why, but also to do with our 90 days as well. And I just was like, oh my God, I have to show you guys. Because so true. No one looks back on their lives and remember the nights they had plenty of sleep.
That's so
No
good.
one does. Seriously, when you're up till 2 a.m. doing that Skype with that prospect that you're like, okay, he can't understand English, but we'll give it a go. Like when you're up till 10 doing that call, like you just have to remember when I'm out sitting on my yacht drinking champagne, remembering, what do you reckon I'll remember? I won't remember the nights I had those, that nice pillow on me. No, I'll remember that friggin' call till 4 in the morning because that why drove me there. Because I want this so bad that I will die if I don't get it. That's it.
Smashed it. Who had list? Me. Hammy.
Big hammy bear.
Good energy, Carl.
Yeah.
Big Heinz hammer.
Just shut that.
Yeah, just shut it on. Cool. All right, guys. So I'm going to talk to you guys about building a list. So I don't know if you guys have thought about it, but your list is basically the key to your business. If you don't have a list, then your business isn't going to go anywhere. You've got to be constantly building your list because if say you've only got a list of 25 people and you can only get 1 in 20 involved in your business and you've only got 25 people in your list, you've got one person involved and then you're stuck. You put a lid on yourself, okay? Whereas if you've actually got 50 people in it, basically you can get, if you've got 1 in 20, you've got room to grow, okay? So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is basically you want to get your friends on your list. Okay, if you don't put your friends on your list, when you're sitting on your yacht or at the beach drinking champers, you're going to want to be there with your friends, not with the guy who walks past your desk and you're pretty sure he spits in your coffee every day. You probably don't want to be there. You can give him some products to make him feel good, but you probably don't want to have him on the beach with you. So you want to have those people at the top of your list, and you want to get them involved with you. Okay, so look, as I said before, you want to start with a list of maybe 50 people. So in your first week, you get a list of 50 people. You're going to get, people who are going to be help with products, people who want better health, and basically people who want better wealth. So you're going to build a chicken list. If the people you're going to need help to talk to them. So you're going to get your upline to help you with those more than the other ones. Look, the other thing I really want to touch on is tracking of your list. If you're not tracking your list, you're heading for trouble. If I send, where is it, Brody, the Short Rise movie 3 times in 2 weeks because I didn't write down on my tracking list that I sent him Short Rise and he didn't like it. He said, I want to get better health, and I keep sending him the Short Rise because I don't remember that I sent him. He said that he wanted better health. I could send him one of the healthy, the product videos, the digest enzymes, that sort of stuff. That would actually be what he wanted. But if I don't track that and I don't remember that, I'll keep going in circles and I could lose him forever. So it's important to actually track your list and know, where people are at and where you've left them. Because if you don't, you're going to just go around in circles. The last thing I want to touch on is you want to put everyone on your list. You don't want to miss anyone. Cara, for example, the other week, she was talking on the phone to one of the ladies from work, from where she's quitting. And I said to Cara, is this lady on your list? And Cara said, oh, look, she's a bit older and look, she probably wouldn't be interested. And I said, well, is it possible she might be interested in, better health or, maybe better wealth? And Cara said, well, I'll put her on the list. And it actually turned out Cara was talking to her later in the day and brought up the business and said, look, I'm doing a part-time thing. You might be interested. It could give you a chance, not to work in this job. And it actually turned out what the lady said to her was, I would do anything not to have to keep doing this job.
Oh.
So consequently, I'm pretty sure Cara's got her coming on Thursday. And you know what? She could be a rep. You could change, her life and Cara's life immeasurably. And she wasn't even going to be on her list. So you never know who you're talking to and who they know.
So if you skip anyone on your list, you never know what you're missing out on and what you're making them miss out on.
Exactly. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Hey, hello. So I had the invite. So when I started thinking about trading for invite, I actually started thinking about when I first started and what would have been really beneficial for me. So I'm actually going to share with you one of my first invites. And you're going to fucking laugh. This is my friend. Okay, so this was a girl in the fitness industry that I've known for a while. I saw her at the gym and I sent her a message on Facebook afterwards and I said to her, hey girl, just was thinking after I saw you that night that you might appreciate me sharing this with you, but I've just started on an amazing nutrition system and I'm starting to look for some friends to come on board with me so we can all make some money. The vitamins are amazing. I have had lots of digestion troubles after COM. They turned my health around, blah, blah. Anyway, when I'm going, and the last thing I actually said to her after she said, no, I've actually tried them before, I didn't like them, I said, I don't like how the business is set up, but when I tried the products, I don't care because I like the products. I wasted so much money on stuff. So anyway, that's my terrible invite. I guess where I wanted to come at it from is that if you don't have belief in the products and belief in the business, it makes it really hard to come out with a really authentic invite. And where I went wrong right at the very start was trying to be the expert, trying to just come at it and say, I know this. And I'd never actually, right at the very start, I didn't see the opportunity that I had in terms of the business. I just saw the products. So I always came at it from the product side of things. So I never actually knew what opportunity I had right in my very hands. I'd actually never seen a the press play. I'd never seen an opportunity slideshow or anything like that. So I really didn't know what I had. So it's really important to make sure that you have that belief. And if you don't, get your upline straight away. To start talking to them about what you do believe in. You know, if you do believe in the community, start talking to them about that. Whatever, you truly believe in to start off with. So I said, yeah, just don't be the expert until you have the belief. What really worked for me, and I've tried quite a few different types of inviting, different scripts that other people have suggested and really tailored them to how they would come out in my own voice. So what really worked for me was being friendly to your new Facebook friends. So anyone that you do add, straight away get onto them. Just ask them about them. People love talking about themselves. So ask them about them, get to know them and really get intrigued in them. Because then you're starting to build that rapport and it's no longer a forced invite. It's quite natural. You know where they're coming from. You know what they do for work. You know what their struggles are. My other one was try not to waste time on the gym junkies. I have been a gym junkie and I know the mindset, and I'm no longer that person, but they love their supplements, they love their pre-workouts, and they love that crap that comes along with the supplement stores. I'm not saying don't rule them out because I was one of them, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to turn them around. It took me a year to actually start to see the benefit in the products, and I still kept going back to the supplement store to buy the toxic pre-workout, whatever it was, trying to have that quick fix. And anyone who's sponsored, a lot of the time they just see it as this it's a status for them. So for them, if they have a sponsorship, they're not going to really look at this opportunity the way that we would. Again, don't rule them out, but try not to waste too much time on those sorts of people. So play around with different invites and see what works for you. I actually had an Isogenics lady send me a message that I utilised and I put into my own words, and it was really amazing when I read it. And I just sat back and I thought, that's a really nice way to invite. And it was literally just asking me what makes me excited, what I love doing. And I'm pretty certain she said, what do you do for a living as well, but more about what do you love doing. And I had on here as well, always invite your friends first, because your friends love you, they're not going to judge you, and it might seem that they're the hard ones to invite, but realistically, once you get them out the way, you realise how easy it is to invite your friends. They're always going to be there, even if you do fuck it up. They're always going to be there and still love you. So, yeah.
I was hoping you'd never finish.
Go, Matty.
What do you got on this side, mate?
Comfy chair. Front.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
That's good.
I'll write over it, mate.
Oh, okay.
It's not important. Who's ever heard the fortunes in the follow-up?
Yes.
The reason for that is I done a bit of research last night, and 8 out of 10 sales are made on the 5th to the 12th point of contact, which is pretty amazing because I think I only get to about 2. And 25% of businesses worldwide only get to 2 points of contact and then they quit. So, and 48% of businesses worldwide only do 48% don't follow up. So if you follow up, you're going to be ahead of the game. That's what I was going to write down, but I didn't need to.
Love it.
And the other thing was I really struggle with the follow-up because I'm worried about the rejection a lot. So I was looking through some of Eric Worre and Grant Cardone and those blokes, and I've come across this thing. It's a 4-step plan. It's pretty simple. So 4 simple steps. The pen's struggling a bit. So first step is when you're following up, when you're inviting, you should always book a meeting from a meeting anyway, so that your follow-up is easy. So when you're doing your follow-up, when you call them back, and the first thing you do is build some rapport, because you don't want to just call them and say, "How's that video?" Because they think you're just trying to, all you care about is your them buying something. So you're going to build a bit of rapport, have a chat. The second step is you go to, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Second step, wait up. Have a quick look here. You ask them about what you sent them. So if you send them information or a video or whatever you sent, you ask them about that. And there's a particular way you have to ask. Because if you just say, "What do you think of the video?" you'll get a funny sort of answer. So you have to say, "What did you like best about the video?" Or, "Do you think it's a good idea?" So that's the second step. Ask what they like most about it. And third step.
You have such amazing writing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice clean board. Third step is answer their questions. And if you can't do it, you got to get them to an upline. So book a meeting from a meeting. You got to go to the next step. And the fourth step is you've gone through all their questions and they have no more questions, you have to ask them a question, and that's a closing question. So you have to say to them, I had one in my head, but I can't remember it. But you just ask them. If they've got no more questions and they've told you what they want to do, if they want to buy, they're doing it to buy a Ferrari, you say, "Let's get started then. We'll start making money this week so you can buy your Ferrari." That's, well, not, most people don't say they want to buy a Ferrari. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my 4-step plan.
System next.
We've got a meeting, Hazel is here, so can you go through?
Josh is running the presentation.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What did Hazel have?
this presentation.
Oh, sweet. Beautiful.
So what am I running through the press like what we did?
No, how would you explain to someone how to conduct the presentation? Do you want slides or?
No, that's good. That's right. Well, first off, my probably biggest thing would be time. Always be on time to a presentation, even if you're just attending as a rep. That's pretty critical. I've got that drummed in me by down. I'm striking at it, so it's one of my downfalls. But and just try and hold as much confidence within yourself as you can. Practice it literally every day. Like I don't normally speak in front of people, but if I'm going to be a part of this business, I have to do it no matter what. You can't not do it. So I did it. I practiced it, and you get better and better. And obviously, you want to know as much of the knowledge that you're showing on your screen as much as possible. So you're not standing here and look like you're just literally reading off. You want to have it in the back of your brain. So you glance, you know what you're seeing. Right, that's that. Look at your crowd. Simple. You want to ask them questions, interact with them, get them involved, so they feel like they really are a part of the room, not just a number sitting on the couch. What else can we talk about? So questions for them is really, really important. So then they feel like I said, once again, they're involved, they're interacting. And there are things like, if you study hand movement clicks to certain words, walking, pacing the room, all that sort of stuff, it brings attention out of people, they focus on you a lot more. Again, I haven't really done much of it, but I know it does work because I've seen it, studied it. And then I think Shane does a really good job at the end of, obviously, and any presentation, you want to ask some questions or crush some objections straight up before they even have any, and then ask some questions about like what they liked, or don't be afraid to come and talk to someone and ask some questions about what you just said. Because everyone is shy and everyone's going to sit back unless you invite someone to open up. It's very rare that someone will say, "Oh, yeah, what a fucking question, dude." So make them comfortable, or just go straight to them. If you see someone's uncomfortable, Dion, what did you understand all that, mate? You know what I mean? Like he's just fuck, yeah, it's all right, not really. Let me help you. That would open up a lot, I believe. But yeah, I guess the biggest thing would be practice, guys. You really have just got to. Dave walked around his backyard, like that's how much he wanted this thing. And look at him now. He's living life every single one of us want. He's impacting thousands of people. It's an amazing feeling. I don't know, but I reckon it would be pretty fucking cool. So literally just practice it. Write yourself a little script down if you have to. Read it a few times a day. Then when you get up here, you know you're not going to study, you're not going to have anything. It's just going to be fluent. People are going to think, "Fuck, this guy, he's professional, he knows what he's doing." So, but yeah, that'd probably be as much as I sort of know about the presentation sort of thing. Haven't really done too many of them, but yeah, that's a small sort of my spiel on presentations.
I think with that one too, with the presentations, you've really got to start every presentation, even if it's on Skype or something, you've got to start doing the slides, because that is the only thing that duplicates in this business. Yeah. If Dion wants to do a presentation to me, I ain't signing up if he ain't showing the slides, because it's too good, it's too fluent. I can't do that shit.
Yeah,
true. So you've got to utilize the slides as much as you can. And afterwards, a good question I always use: are you serious or are you curious? Are you serious or are you curious? If you're curious, give me some questions. If you're serious, would you like to get started today?
Yeah.
Serious or curious? Or not really for you. But you've got to start really. Has anyone actually practiced the slides? Filmed themselves?
Yeah.
Like, or recorded themselves? Yeah, it's good, it's good.
I'll laugh at my own videos.
Yeah, and it's a shit side of board.
My training's based around board, sorry.
You got spray and white?
It's spray was there.
Alright, and look out and I'll.
Didn't go too bad.
Watch your head, Fred.
Bit of water on there, guys.
Here we go. This will get
Thanks. Just so someone can see.
Hey guys, nice to see you. How was church?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries at all.
They're around about 80 bucks at Office Works. I found one on special.
Was it that size? Yeah, I
About
got
that.
mine for 99 bucks.
Sure.
There you go.
There's so
If you just want to put one on the wall, you can go to Bunnings, like 35 bucks to get a piece as big as that, just screw up the wall.
Is the stand like more, is it?
No, it doesn't have, the stand probably.
Spends probably all the money.
$100 for the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
$100 for the whole thing, or 35 for just the thing you can put on your wall. Oh, we'll do that.
Let's get someone to hold it for you.
Get the Velcro
I've got
tape.
something
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
There's a whole
yeah,
thing
yeah,
right on
that's-
that
that's
list.
good.
There's
I
not
take
just
it.
one much shit. You just buy
room
stuff.
now,
when
in
you
rules
buy
and
stuff.
isolation.
Yeah.
So far.
No, just that shit.
I started chewing.
35
I was just checking.
Yeah.
I was just checking. You
Yeah.
didn't nail it.
I know, when you guys get to do that.
What?
Soz,
No.
soz, guys.
There's a new
What's the
thing.
name?
Oh,
Nice
right,
meeting
right.
you. How do you know Brady?
I do other stuff, website design.
Oh, nice.
Alright, guys, we're gonna make
Let's do it.
hopefully you can see it. So basically where I wanted to start, we've all got goals, we've all got ambitions in this business. So do you guys agree that having a plan and a system and tracking that would be a really great start to get those?
Definitely.
Perfect. So how many of us in this room, I want to show of hands, use tracking and utilize it to its full potential? 1. There's 10 in this room. So basically, what is tracking? So we've got all these goals, ambitions, and whatnot, but all of us aren't doing the KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, and utilising the tracking that we are provided in this business. So firstly, who do we track?
Everyone.
People?
People.
Yep.
And what are the 3 things, obviously 1 being people, we are tracking?
Invite.
Yep, so invite / presentation.
Yeah, follow-ups.
Tools.
Bingo. Cool, so currently we're tracking the people, the prezos and the tools. What do we really need to track in this business? Everything. So do you guys think that tracking the people, the presentation, the tools, the yeses, the nos,
PV.
the PV, the state, the
Dollar
follow-up, the objections, the hours spent in our business that day? Do you guys agree that tracking the business actually isn't other than tracking people, prezos and tools?
Yeah.
Do you guys think that maybe tracking these per day are going to get us results, PV, ranks, and dollar signs?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So can we all see where we're maybe going wrong in the business and tracking? So where I wanted to go with this, basically each and every one of us have a different set of odds. You know, Dion could talk to 10 people and get 5. I could talk to 50 and get none. So how do we think we're going to track our personal odds if we're not constantly tracking every single day that we do and what has happened from that day? How are we going to grow and best utilise ourselves and our odds to get where we want to be in this business? Make sense? So next 90 days, I want to challenge each and every single one of you.
You're late.
You are late. Get out. And that's because you didn't track. So basically, yeah, I just wanted to really touch down on, because, you know, if we followed all of these things and one stood out and you realise that last week you had a really good day because you handed out 10 samples, you'd probably think that you might hand out a few more samples. But I guarantee that, well, I'm personally not tracking the samples that I give out. I wouldn't know what blowjo I gave it to. So we're never going to know our odds unless we track. So the next 90 days, I challenge every single one of you to track everything in your business, every movement, the state of mind, the feelings, the objections, the approaches, the samples, everything. And you're going to watch your business blow up, because we're going to have results, we're going to have PV, we're going to have ranks, we're going to have dollar signs. And we're going to be fucking awesome. So bring on the PV!
Yes.
Why do you reckon you have that all that up? Is because you'll know what works.
Yes.
So I used to do that.
Yes.
I used to do that with my
You
comp
lost
preps. I was doing that with my comp preps. So say for example, 1 week you signed up 2 reps. Geez, that was a good week. What did I do? Go back to your tracking. You see, I had 6 hours sleep. My state was incredible. I handed out a certain amount of samples. Blah blah. Maybe I should do that this next week.
How do you
It
track
worked.
that?
I've got that active tracking list. So I've got have they tried products, everything. I've got their
And
tools
like
and
your state and
that. Oh, to be
Have
honest,
you-
I don't track it to that
Yeah.
to that extent. Don't get me wrong. But
Sorry.
with the state, you're gonna know if you've had a good day.
yeah.
So it might be because you did your daily rituals.
Yeah.
Maybe do them
Are
again.
you going to remember that in 2 weeks' time?
That's what I mean. Write it down.
Write it down.
So write that in
as
your
well.
diary. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how was my state today? I felt pretty freaking good. So I'm going to give myself a 7. Sweet. If you had a good day and you're feeling crap the next week, I'm going to go back to that. I had an epic day on Wednesday. Geez, I did my daily rituals. I was in a state of 7, and I did 5 follow-ups, and I got 1 customer. Geez, maybe I should do that today or more, and I might have more results. So I think that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, basically. Like if you look back on your today, so if I woke up negative, I done 2 invites, I got 2 objections, my approach was shit, and I didn't hand out any samples. I pretty much know that it actually comes back to my state, and obviously I didn't do enough of this, I didn't do enough of that. But tomorrow, I could have 20 invites, I got 2 reps on from that, my PB was 2,000, I handed out 10 samples, my state was amazing, I'd done my affirmations, I got no rejections, the approach was amazing. I'm going to do that every day. You pick up what you left out, and you pick up the things that you do well. Because basically, if I was to track my accounting business, I wouldn't just track my clients and how much tax I saved them. It's not as simple as that. You have to track everything leading up to it. What was a good day? What was a bad day? Where I went wrong? Where I can improve? Because at the end of the day, if we track our business to that little details, but keeping in mind the 3 big things of people, prezos, and tools, but if we track every little bit of our business, we're going to grow.
Who was the first time talking in front of a crowd today?
Nice work.
Sorry? Who shit himself when they were talking? Who was a little bit nervous?
Yes.
I did step
Could
up
this
on
being
stage
recorded
in a
so you guys
meeting
can get a
and I
copy?
can't talk to people.
So watch that recording yourself. I don't really want to go over too much more, but apart from my biggest thing is just you want to be able to get those meetings. And when you get someone started, the guys that have a team, who was the last rising star in your business?
Jacob.
Jacob, and how long ago was that?
Yeah, last cycle. Yeah, over a month.
So there's a problem. This business is just rising stars. How many rising stars you need to get White Diamond? Do you know?
75 or so.
75 rising stars in your whole entire organisation. 75 humans to do 2,000 PV, and you're making $25,000 a month. 75 humans. That's it.
It's not that much. Really.
75 humans. But when was the last rising star day? To me, it's only because of this you're not getting rising stars. Because you're going over. Your people talk way too much in their training. They get overexcited. I did it. I was speaking to Rob today. This is how he trained me. So I want you to go home tonight. I want you to watch this video. Write down some of your boys. We're going to talk to them tomorrow. That was my training. I'm still standing here today. I didn't spend 2 hours on a booklet. I didn't spend 2 hours on how to come up with every objection. Just roll it out. Roll it out. Are you serious or are you curious? Because if you're serious, we're going to do this properly. There's questions and questions. Dion, do you want to run over anything?
Yeah, I can talk about what Josh and I got up to today if you want.
Do you want to just show the team that quick start training we got going on?
Yeah, with you, you're serious, you're curious.
Yep.
When do you drop that? First meeting, second?
It depends what they've seen. If they've seen Dave's webinar or they've seen a prezzo, I mean, look, dude, you've seen everything you need to see. You've seen who's endorsing, you've seen the product. Are you serious or are you curious? Because if you're serious, let's get started.
Like Nick today, when will we do that? Thursday?
Thursday, boom, we're on. Thursday straight away. After that prezzo, are you serious or are you curious?
Yeah.
You're curious, what can I help you with? I'm just not too sure. Well, look, dude, might not be your thing, but hey, I'm always here. You've got to tune to the network marketing's game of numbers. That's all it is. It's not waiting on that one person. Oh, come on, please just get started tonight, please.
It's a good closing question.
Seriously, yep. You want to go, boys? Want to go what you did today, or?
Yeah, sweet. So, as some of you know, the 90-day challenge kicks off end of next week,
Yo.
and it's going to be pretty full on. So if anyone's doing it, we've got to combine as a team. But Josh and I just started going over a few things today, like how we can actually like really launch the business. So we started cold calling today, scared shitless, like anyone. But we're like, we role played for about an hour and a half, played around with some different scripts, and then smashed out 26 calls and 22 answered. We set up 5 meetings and 2 referrals, so it was pretty cool. But
Where'd you get your leads?
sorry,
Where'd you get your leads?
random books out of the phone book. Went around, got business cards, and just called randoms. So I'll even give you an example now. I was going to say to Sharon, I said, if you want, I'll do a 30-second example. I'll call Macca's across the road, and I'll give you a rundown of how I talk to them, if you're interested. Now I'm getting nervous. But the thing is, you gotta get on and get off. You don't go. Everyone's been pitched on the phone before, and you get pissed off if a telemarketing culture. So you watch. All I do is I just give them a quick little preview. I don't even give them a preview. I just ask them a simple question, and then I line up a meeting. I don't tell them much more info.
They'll not like probably 6 out of 10 or maybe even 7 out of 10 said to us, what is it?
So straight up.
And you say, look, dude, I'm pretty busy right now. I'm actually on the way to a meeting. I could talk to you all day about this on the phone, but the power in this is meeting up, mate. When are you free for a coffee next week or this week?
But even straight up, some of them might have said, yeah, look, mate, it's network marketing.
Yeah,
Most people haven't even heard of it
yeah,
before.
Depends if they go, well, what is it? You say, well, you give them a glimpse. You say, look, it is network marketing. It's a new industry here on the Sunshine Coast. So we're looking to find some driven people to take this in, or whatever you can say.
And I reckon 2 or 3 phone calls in will sweep.
Has
Right,
anyone
yeah,
ever heard of
yeah.
Eric Thane? No. When I was in real estate, we paid this guy massive money to come to Ray White and do conferences and talk us how to do cold calling. And he was in and out in 10 seconds. So we go through the phone book and we just target tradies. If we had investment shitbox, what we'd selling for 200, rental return of 280. We'd ring them up, get them, Matty from Ray White, part of the intrusion. I want to send you an investment opportunity I think would be up your alley. Can I have a fax or whatever? There was a script that we'd use and we fucking nail it. So I think it's probably something we could do here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short and sweet, in and out. It's good. Works well.
Oh, I'm nervous as hell. I'm trying to do this.
We did our ratios and it's at 25%.
I might just make you more nervous
25%.
than Ilya.
Yes. It's just Mathis, bro. Fucking hell, remember?
Yeah, I'm about to do it now.
Store a Big Mac.
You got in front
Put
of
on
me.
loudspeaker.
You want me to put on loudspeaker?
Yeah, come on.
Righto.
You
You got it. All right.
don't have a 14-year-old.
Oh, I'm shitting myself
No,
now.
talk, this one's talk to manager.
I'll make it quick.
Yeah, we got separate ones.
Nothing.
Put your earphones in, so that's how you're comfy.
It's alright.
If you want to do it.
Yeah, I'll call back. 2 seconds, wait till he buzzes it again.
Video.
Got this day.
Go team.
Quantum McDonald's, Jodie speaking.
Hi, Jodie, it's Deal Monkovich. How you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. I was wondering if I could speak to the manager on duty, please.
I'm a manager on duty. How can I help you?
Oh, great, Jodie. Hey, look, I'm actually looking for people with management skills in the local Sunshine Coast area. I'm just a local young entrepreneur looking for some super sharp people, and I've got a really simple question for you, Jodie.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, do you keep your options open for an extra form of income outside your current management job?
At the moment, not really, because the level of management I'm at is pretty full on for me here. So, and the opportunities I have available inside McDonald's are quite extensive in itself. So, generally, no.
That's fine. No worries, Jodie. Thank you for your time.
That's okay. Thank you.
Cheers. 30 seconds, move on to the next one.
Yeah. You don't want to talk them
Yeah.
like into the thing.
And-
And it took us 5 before we got 1, and then we got like 3 in a row, then missed 5, then...
Eventually, like, we'll get to the point where you could hear people are like, they're on the edge of like, they're saying no, but you know that there's more to it. But it's just a confidence thing before you go, well, look, dude, this is like... And, then
And I'm
you'll
shaking
be able to
too.
turn them around.
But it's easier when you don't do it in front of people.
A bit more.
Yeah.
I've got the extensive career opportunity at McDonald's.
But
I love that. I was thinking.
But don't be afraid if they keep on like, what is it? Say network marketing, but proudly. And the people that we've got meetings with, we said network marketing.
We've all said that.
Never.
And are you face-to-face meetings or
And
like?
Yeah, we're driving to Gympie tomorrow afternoon straight after work for a meeting.
Yeah, everything's face to face.
So how many meetings have you got from that today?
5 and 2 referrals.
These fucking
And that's
And no bad feedback like that.
What are the referrals?
One of them's the lady, she goes, "Oh, you're so lovely." So I had a good little chat. She goes, "You're so lovely, and it's really good to hear young people having a crack at that. Look, I'm really interested in your opportunity. I'm actually going away for holidays in 10 days, but can you please give me a call back at the end of October?" No worries. So she's already written in.
Or could you say to her,
Another one, she said she's interested, but she wants her husband to get on board. So
could you say to that Macca's chick, do you have any friends or family he might be interested in?
Yeah, but we've done
yeah,
that.
definitely.
Do you know anyone?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So did you?
Like I said, I'm still new to it, but we had some
The
good.
referrals. Did you tell them flat out that it's NetMap?
No, only if they ask.
No, only if they ask.
So
You just
what
say-
is it?
You just say you're a young entrepreneur on the Sunshine Coast, and I've got a question for you. Yeah, what's that? I've got a simple question for you. Yeah, what's that? Are you open to an extra stream of income apart from what you're currently doing in your career?
And most people were just like so cruisy,
Yeah.
we got no bad feedback. The worst we got was like, "Oh, is it like Amway?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's like a new school version of it. Have you heard of it?" Like, "Oh, yeah, that's not my thing." I said, "Yeah, sure. Like, have you had a bad experience before?" Like, "Oh, not really. It's just not my thing. We're happy." I'm like, "No worries, mate. Thanks for your time." He goes, "Oh, good on you, mate. It's good to see you guys are getting out there and having a go." "Oh, thanks, mate." That's the worst we got.
That's the thing. You probably won't get massive, big negative things that'll bring you down because they're all
Especially-
professional.
Not
Yeah,
even going with that.
They're at their workplace as well. So
But I was nervous as hell then.
When do you do this?
We just did it this afternoon. Got home from work early. Like,
Do it
let's just
whenever.
we'll just because we do a lot of procrastinating still. So Josh is like, "Dude, let's just fucking do it." Excuse my French. Oh, this is still video. Josh is like, "Let's just do it." I'm like, "Yeah." So we probably spent about an hour writing scripts and then practicing to each other. And it was harder practicing it then, which like, man, let's just do it.
So you've done how many calls today?
26,
And how many meetings?
5 meetings,
5 meetings.
25% turnover.
Yeah.
See that? That's
and they're booked in meetings.
That's really good.
They're booked in meetings.
Okay. Yes, I'm interested. What's next?
Yeah, cool. See, I'm still new to it. I was still just reading off a script.
Everyone.
Awesome, that's great. Is it possible to get together either Wednesday or Thursday? Which one suits you best?
Yep, it's a good option. Yep.
Bang. And then I'll confirm it straight away with a text message after it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Confirmation messages.
And you obviously get there.
But if they go on too much, hey, look, Jody, look, I'd love to explain it to you, but that time to meet you in person. I'm on the way to a meeting. Look, would you like to meet up and hear more?
Do you send a link?
Nah, nothing.
No
They're-
information. Until
so
face to face.
You look at most of these successful network marketers that have done this. This business isn't about the product or the business. It's about you. They're buying into you. If you can meet up to a meeting, I know how to talk to people so they literally fall in love with me. So I'll just sit there and I'll just build rapport. I do my thing and I get a simple yes or no. Same thing on the phone.
The guy that we got this off, he'd call 50 to 100 people a day to get 5 meetings a day and probably sign up 1 or 2.
Is this at their
And he
moment?
did that every
Yeah.
single day, and that's how he built his business.
Same audio.
Yeah.
Has any,
So we did that
everyone
same
listening
script today.
That MLM's on the rise above. It's episode 59.
MLM Nation, the podcast I showed you guys. I've written down probably the top 6 that have helped my business. And I'll put them on the Facebook
You're
page.
getting G'd up. Listen to them right before you go to bed. Like the one that
Listen to episode
Branca.
180 times.
not Branca.
So
Really
Like-
short, really
wasn't
simple.
it?
On MLM Nation last night, just to give you guys a bit of an idea, there was this lady. She was in a marriage, built a business, a network marketing business, and her husband actually took it all away from her. So at 20-something, she was living on the streets. She didn't have any food. She was sexually abused. She was physically abused. She was mentally abused, and she tried to commit suicide. She got offered this opportunity to rebuild a network marketing business. She's like, I can't do that. She built her network marketing business off a payphone. She would find 20 cents to make one
That's
call
commitment.
every time. And we complain that we have all of this system in place, but this lady built her network marketing business from 20-cent calls on a payphone, homeless, no food, just a blanket on the side of the road in the bird boat.
And another good example. So you guys may look at me as like I'm really confident. Out of all those phone calls, I got 1 meeting signed out. Joshy got 4 or 5 because they buy into because it's just real on the phone. They just buy into you.
I come down my speech was nowhere near compared to Dion's, like on a professional level. But
Just do
I
it.
literally
You
sound
sound
like a
real,
25-year-old dude on the other end of the phone offering this guy a chance out. We're talking to people that are struggling day to day, working little businesses, working week to week, living for a paycheck. You give them a little bit of a glimpse of hope.
We ain't only people.
And the real estate agents, I called 3 real estate agents, and they were all lovely. And 2 of them said, "Call me back tomorrow. I'm busy now. Call me back tomorrow."
What sort of businesses did you call?
Everything we could think
Anything
of.
small. We just
Okay.
get small local
What-
businesses.
Well, I should have taken a photo. We went driving around. We picked up probably
Golden nugget.
we probably picked up 50 or 60 business cards. We just flipped through them and called every single one. 26 of them.
So you have to think that you'd have used the same approach for everyone, like with real estate agent. I'd be like,
Oh, the real estate. We've got a real estate agent one. I'll quickly read it to
Three
you.
scripts, yeah.
We've got it, and we just changed each person to make it quickly. So the real estate one. So we did it. We went and pulled up at a property on purpose. Walked, pulled up because it builds some rapport with them. And what was his name? Les.
Les, yeah.
So, hey Les, this is Steel Monkovich. I'm calling from Budrum. How are you?
Oh no, I'm standing out the front of your property here at Budrum, mate.
Yeah, all right, role play.
He goes, and I said, well, look, mate, it's a beautiful place. I've actually lived in the local neighbourhood, and I've noticed you're very active in the real estate community around Budrum. Good on you. He goes, yeah, mate, how can you help you? Same thing. Yeah, mate, look, I'm an entrepreneur. I love working with super sharp people. I have a simple question for you, Les. Yeah, sure, mate. What is it? Yeah, look, mate, do you keep your options open to making an extra income outside what you're currently doing? Yeah, look, mate, of course I do, but, mate, I'm about to go to a meeting. Can you call me back tomorrow? Sure thing, Les. What time suits you?
Simple.
Just be friendly.
Keep it simple.
That's fucking gold. That is gold. Well done, mate.
Look
Well
up the
played.
property.
Well played,
Yeah,
Joshy.
I'm just up here at Noosa at 1.2
But that's what I
million.
mean. Joshy got more meetings locked in because it's just real. You don't have to be some whiz. I can use all my NLP and tonality. It doesn't mean shit. Like, it goes to show, I literally close every phone call, but they do nothing because I can just get people on the spot. It doesn't help. So just be real.
You know what's good about that is a lot of people you're targeting are already in business, already have that.
Yeah, you see
That
persona.
mindset.
Exactly. We're only choosing
That's
people
what
with
they say
businesses.
on
Where they've got to be
podcasts as
professional.
well.
They don't want to fuck their name. So
But
they're
like,
not going to be.
you can say as much as you want. How many of us are going to go out and do it?
Exactly.
Yeah. 90 day
Don't
challenge.
we're shitting ourselves.
Yeah.
I done
Shitting
a
us.
fight the other day and I was walking around
I
like
did
was about to
too.
fight Mike fucking Tyson. I was sweating, I was like, fucking rank shows and up and oh, that's fucked up. He goes, don't say that!
And I did too. And I had one guy and he said, oh, do you know what we do here? And I'd handwritten them down out of the phone book or whatever. And all I had was sleepies. And I'm like, shit. So I just came up with something. He's like, well, when you know what we do, how about you call back tomorrow? And then I couldn't find out where the number was from.
What was it?
Yeah, well, we've written we write the
Yeah,
details
he
down
wouldn't
for
tell
everything.
me.
Like that,
Yeah.
you do.
I was like, wow,
The area.
lesson learned.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Take down all
we
the
called-
details,
we
no
called
new
one real
calling.
estate agent.
Yeah.
This is a really lovely one.
Oh, we're still
Also,
trying-
was he actively in the community of Budrum? No.
No, we picked it up good after. This is the lady that literally fell in love after. She goes, I said, well, what are you into, darling?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly. She goes, oh, I just work on a lot of book. I said, oh, there's beautiful properties out there. She says, yeah, I know.
It was so funny. It was just gorgeous.
And that's the one that wants me to call her back after a holiday.
Yeah, she was lovely.
Yeah.
She agreed with what they
And then the other one, she said she wanted to call back and talk to me longer. And then we've just been phone tagging. She should send the voice messages to me. Like, oh, we're playing phone tag. I'll call you tomorrow. Classic. Oh, Loz, she goes, who is that? She sounds Dutch or something. She's pissing herself. I had most of it on loudspeaker.
You know what the funniest thing though is? I guarantee you, there's no word of a lie. No one in Your Health Australia will be doing that. I fucking guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Really?
There's no one. There's no one.
No one of the balls, mate. They all fucking talk a big game. There's only, let's face it, there's only 5 people in Australia making.
Excuse the language of that young fellas.
We've done it with about
Sorry, I'm very transparent.
50 leads. 50 leads out of 2,000, and leads are so much different.
Yeah,
Leads are
leads
shit.
aren't like
Leads are
that.
shit.
Leads are like it
But there's
depends
still
what you
numbers.
get. But there's
Yeah,
still
but
numbers.
there's still
You never
people-
know if there's
Yeah.
going to be one
Where
in
do you
that.
get your leads from though?
You can buy.
You can
can
buy
buy
them
them
off the
everywhere
net.
online.
Anyway.